Hello, hello. How you going? I am just, yeah, oh, overdue to start sorting out my study, which was perfect and now is an absolute complete mess. Hi, Annie. Yep, that's cool. Yes, I got your message this morning. It's been in a bit of a hurry. I didn't really have time to say more than yes. Yeah, I will be doing a Jitsi meet with members just after this live. So 11 o'clock, I will be posting the link. It'll take me just a minute to post it. It'll be members only, so only members will see it. If you press on it and then press join the meeting, you'll be able to come on and see me, and I'll be reminding people more of that. And Annie, we do have to have a private catch up. I know, darling. It's been ages since we've had a talk. But yeah, just been resettling into things. And oh, there's my poster. James put my poster up from the Titanic exhibition. He put it up there next. It's going to go on the wall, but we've got to figure out how big it is, what size frame to get, or whether to mount it on board. If he wants to mount it himself, I don't want him to. Oh, that sort of, you know, niggle stuff. Anyway, um, oh, okay. What's going on then? Can you hear me now? Hey, can you hear me now? How's that? Can you hear me? No. Okay. What about now? Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Something at her end. Is there anyone else's? I know there's another couple of people there. Can you hear me? Hello. I seem to be having some trouble with sound. Just seems like I go one step forward and three step back sometimes, doesn't it? The speakers are up, the sound is up. Sometimes you just want to. Hello, is anybody there who can hear me? Oh, you can hear me now, Annie. Oh, thank you. I don't know whether it was your phone or whatever. I put the KLIM on. Yeah. So I've been looking while I've been waiting for someone to come back. You're walking around the shops. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you can hear me. It was at your end. Okay. Hopefully Cameo won't step on the big mic and cancel me out. So a bit of a stuttering start this morning with the sound. Sorry about that. After this at 11 a.m., if you are a member, go to the post. There will be a members only post there, and it'll have a link to join me in a face-to-face chat where you can actually talk to me. And that'll be every fortnight from now on after my live. There'll be a face-to-face chat for members. I am also getting back into doing some videos. I've got one planned to do later today, and members will get to see that 48 hours before anybody else. So, yeah, that's one of the things I did. I was doing a news story every night. By the time I get home from work, I'm pretty tired. So I'll see what I can do about maybe doing a Monday news story that only you guys can see. So, yes, to revive my membership and stuff. Got lots of stuff here, haven't I? I've got Betty peeking around somewhere. Where is she peeking out of? Betty Boot there, peeking out of there. Yeah, so I'm glad that you can hear me now. Anyway, I thought I would start off with, I think I might just do a settling thing just to settle down a bit, and might just play in the background some nice quiet meditation music for a few minutes. I got rocked off balance a little bit there with the sound. So what I'm going to do is in the background. I still haven't finished watching Alinda G from the other day. I started it yesterday, and yeah. Bit of cortisol purge. Yeah, how's that? Neural frequency sounds. And that is just. Can you hear that? That's supposed to purge anxiety. That's not doing much for me. Hang on. A bit fuzzy. Some fuzzy teeth. So hang on. I'll just choose something different. Yeah, that's not working for me. It's not relaxing at all. Fireplace. Guitar. Boop, 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 boop. That's more my speed at the moment. Hi, cat lady. Hang on. I'll be just back in. Something in my teeth. Anyway, I thought I was having some trouble with sound, but it turned out it was Annie. So yeah, and yeah, I just thought I'd put on a little bit of nice, soft, gentle music in the background. This is soft acoustic guitar. No, I don't think that's doing much either. Let's try some classical. Or maybe this one. Caffeine. That's not what I want. Let's try this one. Ah, yay! Hi, Moon and Stars. I've been having a bit of a rough start this morning. Yeah, I've been having a bit, okay. So to repeat my news again, after this live at 11 o'clock my time, I'm going to be doing, if you go to my channel, click on post, you'll see a members only post. It'll take me a couple of minutes to post it, but just that. And it's going to have a link where you can come and talk to me face to face personally. So you'll hit on that link and then you'll go join meeting. You can type your name in if you want. You don't have to. So every fortnight. I used to do it once a month for about an hour and a half, every fortnight for about half an hour. Okay, after the live. I'm also going to start doing videos again. Yeah, he's going to sue John Lemon. He's going to sue, and he'll win. Yeah. I'll also start doing videos again, and members will get access to the videos 48 hours before everyone else. And I'm looking to, like, on a Monday, doing a feature story for the week, which you guys will be able to access and nobody else will. So it could be from anywhere in the world. So that's my plans. So keep an eye out your Monday. So I'll be doing it on my Monday. And so it'll probably be there Thursday, Sunday evening, but definitely by Monday morning US time. And it'll be on a feature story. So for the week. It could be from anywhere in the world. So, having got the sound sorted out, having put is that music okay? It's just helping me settle down a bit because I got a bit rattled. They've arrested more. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, they'll each. I don't know. There could be a class action. There could be something. But there's definitely going to be. Yeah. Something happening now. It's the end of January. January has not been a good month for Donald Trump. So, my darlings, how about we start off? Finally got to a reading. I'm sorry I'm running a bit late with everything. How about we start off with what February is going to bring for the president? And I do call him the president. I don't use nicknames and anything. Not out of respect for the man. Hi, Judy B. But out of respect for the office. Okay? So, I'm just trying to think which deck to use for this. And I've been drawn towards my Bone and Skulls one, the Modern Tarot or something it's called, and it features parts of the body. So, yeah. I feel like there's definitely something with his head as well. Hi, Shelby. Hi, my dear. So I had a bit of a misstep this morning with the sound not working. Can you hear the music in the background? I'm playing it more for my benefit than for yours. But if it's too loud, please tell me and I will lower the volume a bit. Just helping me relax after I've got a bit rattled. Oh, I'm getting fidgety in my old age. Oh, so let's have a look at what is in store in February for Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States. Again, respect for the office. Um, so I won't use nicknames, but yeah. Mhm. I love to, but for the man in office, the office. What does February bring to the man in office presidency? God. No. Into the question. You tell me, without agenda, what is in store for the president, US president in February? Well, we've got the Queen of Coins. The first word I got was hoarding. Yes, aren't they great? I've got some set aside to send over to my sister. It's early February when we got mid November when we got back, and I still haven't sent all the gifts I got over. So it's just it's been a little bit of madness and stuff. So the President of the United States, Donald Trump. We have the Queen of Coins, luxury loving. If it was a different person, I would say this is someone who is um, generous and wants to make sure those around her has what they need. But we are talking about Donald J. Trump here. And this man does not care about what those around him, what those people whose lives he has been entrusted with, the entire country, need. Wants are a bit different from needs, but their needs. Um, so I would say, because I don't have reversals in this deck, that it's who we are looking at, that this is definitely a reverse, and that means selfishness, hoarding, and that was good that came into my mind for hoarding when I first saw the card, which again gave me the negative connotation. Hey, baby. So he's very much in a hoarding frame. Will you start showing your butt to everybody? Uh, she's showing her butt to everybody. Come on, Cameo. No more butt. Come on. Now, what's in the challenge position for this man? We've got the Three of Wands. What he has been putting out there will be coming back to him threefold. I'm not into witchcraft and all that, or Wicca or anything like that. But quite often, one of the themes is when I've watched the odd movie about witches and things like that, because I'm not really into it. There's like practical magic. I'm looking forward to seeing the sequel to that. But I watched the craft one, and they say, and one of the things they said was, be careful what you wish on others because it will come back to you threefold. This is coming to be careful of the spell you put on others because it will bounce back on you threefold. This is in his challenge position. So this is going to be a real challenge. Basically being bitten in the butt by his own actions. is going to be a real challenge for him in February. February seems to be a favourite month for impeachment. Could there be an impeachment? Not sure. Let's see what else February brings. This is also Ross is also the skeleton. Okay. Also the skeleton is structural integrity of the body. So there could be some problems there. But yeah. Sweet. Good. We'll get you to the vet. Get your hours checked out. Hey? Now, what is the advice for the president? Wow. Get ready because this is the tower. Things are going to come tumbling down. So that's in his advice position. Get ready for a shock. You know, either way, even if this was reversed, it would still be things tumbling down just not as bad. But this is definitely not good. Not a good card for him to have there. It is a major arcana. It is a major event. Now we're looking at February here. It's 31st of January today. We're looking at February. Oh, what? Are you talking about Maduros? Okay, cat lady. That's interesting. We'll wait and see what happens. At the base of this reading for Donald Trump, oh, is the Ace of Swords. Darling Ron said something about that. It's a real clarity in that. Divine intervention, new beginnings, but no, it's not divine intervention, but it's definitely clarity, real clarity happening, real clarity. It's like curtains are going to be cut away, things are going to be cut down, all those things that he's been hiding behind, they're going to be cleared away, they're going to be cut away with precision. What is the outcome for him? 7 of Cups, 7 of Elixirs. I get this is gaslighting, hiding away, fuzzy. Possibly talk about health issue, hiding behind a health issue. Come on, Bub. Bub, could you just come and grab some plates for me, please? No, he can't hear me. That's okay. He's got his headphones on. Oopsie daisy. Let's see. He's got his headphones on, so he can't hear me. Jane? Cameo's resumed her perch up here on the printer, but I had some plates there, so. Yeah, I know, sweetie. Could you just grab these plates for me, please? And maybe I might be indulgent. Will I be indulgent? Oh, you won't be on camera, darling. But they do love your voice. I forgot to tell you last week that people think you have a sexy voice. Did you bring me a fresh copy? This one, I'm still drinking it.
How's it going?
I thought I had a sound issue, but it was Annie who had the sound issue.
Hi, Annie.
So things got delayed for a little bit, and I've got some music playing in the background.
Yeah, but new breakfast.
Thank you.
It might be about 10 minutes. Just got to eat breakfast.
Please, 10 minutes. Oh my lord. I'll be okay. Yeah, he was just cooking his breakfast. It's great when hello fairy dust. Are you new or are you somebody else under a new name or whatever? If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Bit scatological this morning. I lost a bit of time because there was a bit of a misunderstanding about who had sound, who didn't, and so yeah. And I hope the music that's playing in the background is not too annoying. All of the swing states all went red because he wanted to go home. He'll be going home. He'll be going back to South Africa. That's been a long-term thing that not just me, but other people have seen as well. But I won't read on what other people have said. Well, I try not to. So here, the outcome for February is, look at this, elixirs. There could be maybe stepping away due to health issues. If he doesn't do that, he might just find himself being impeached. So maybe they'll use health issues as a way to get rid of him. So, of course, this is my outcome, but I don't just leave it at that. I look at what else is contributing to this outcome. What does this outcome mean? So, it's stuffy here today. Page of Cups, childish emotion, inspiration, Cameo showing her assets. But this can also be a childish, unstable, childish response. Again, more elixirs, and this is the 10 of elixirs, the 10 of cups. This is family, happiness elixir, dream elixir, love elixir, passion elixir, calming elixir, harmony, lots and lots of medication. To keep up a facade. One of the things when I'm using the more traditional card, the rainbow in the 10 of cups, always when talking about Republicans at this stage of the party's life, is this. It's an illusion. There's so much infighting and underfighting. And, this is, they weren't always the baddies. The Democrats weren't always the goodies. This is cyclical. When both parties are in a state that they can work together across the aisle, then swapping of power from one party to another, it's good. It can happen, and and sometimes it's needed. But at this stage, the Republicans are just not the party that they once were, and the party that is in any way fit for purpose. Okay. So what else? So this is the facade. It's like they're really fighting to keep up the facade, and that ties in with the Seven of Cups. More elixirs, more medication. The Six of Cups, regression. For something, I can't quite read what's on the bottles. Oh, Anna! Hello, Anna Mercado. Thank you. It's lovely to see you back. I like the new name. I really do. So for trying to read what's on these bottles. For providing harmony. They're all from Sparrow Labs. For something love. For past life regression. This is definitely looking at the past. For yeah, I'm getting old. Got to get new glasses. Oh. It's true, I just can't get. Oh, but past life regression. Ah. So yeah, so this is very much little things, childish, medicating to keep up with the facade, regressions, big step back, and past actions finding them on the bus. February is not going to be a good month. Capping it off with the advice to get ready for this. Now, this could be his health because there's been so many rumours about his health. And it might give the Republicans a way to get him out of office without the embarrassment of an impeachment. Because they might have no choice otherwise but to impeach him. So we'll see. But his health is not very good at all. So let's have a look. Maduro. Now, somebody asked about the president of Venezuela. I assume that they're talking about Maduro. Did Trump have Maduro arrested and brought to the US so he could get dictator lessons? No, he doesn't need them. He doesn't need dictator lessons. He's got that down pat. He got it because Maduro wouldn't agree to just let him in and ransack the country for oil. And he used drugs. That's it. That's it. Maduro was not going to let him in and just take what he wanted. So, yeah, Trump being Trump. Right. But it's not that simple with, because Maduro wasn't popular, it seemed to be a little bit easier for him to do that. But it hasn't turned out that simple with Greenland and Canada. Okay, who else would you like me to read on? The journalists who have been arrested for doing their jobs. Again, that is going to. I remember John Lemon. I used to watch him a bit. He's cute. He's a hottie. Listen. Yeah. 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 Don, hang in there. He is. He's a hottie. He's cute. Yeah, I hope you're feeling well today, Joe Cat Lady. I know you've been having some difficulties with your health. So we'll just spend a few seconds here sending J Cat Lady positive, yellow positive, green healing, loving energy out to all those who need it. Comforting, loving, healing energy, positive energy to all those who need it. You know, J Cat Lady, you have good days and bad days. Yeah. So, if Dodge stole personal information from the IRS, or Doge, yeah. Oh, interesting. Now, this is for entertaining purposes only, so this is an interesting question. Did Doge steal personal information? $3,000 generals have been rounded up. Wow, interesting. Now, I've got the Hermetic Tarot. I haven't used it in ages. Yeah, so interesting to see what Doge. I wouldn't have thought they'd have 3,000 generals, but they might have because there's a huge population, isn't there? And yeah. I think maybe generals, but certainly military. I think maybe 3,000 military and a couple of hundred generals in that, different stars. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Doge, did they steal personal records, information from the IRS to sell to Homeland Security? Princess of Swords, this is the Page of Swords. Princess of the Rushing Winds. Page of Swords. Message that was leaked out. I feel like the first thing I saw when I saw Page of Swords is, and I have to be careful because one of the things that always pop into my head, it can mean disappointment in a friend. So were they doing that? Put this in the past position. Disappointing actions. Also clearing out the swords are about information, clearing things away. So yeah, it is possible that they did do that. Now this is for information purposes only. At present, Two of Wands, Lord of Dominion. This is the Two of Wands strategy. It can also mean roadblock. And in this, it's very, very visual, these cards. They're in black and white, but they're very visual. It's like the two wands being crossed over to stop each other. So I think that may have been the plan, the strategy. But somehow it didn't quite come off. And to sell information from one department to another, that just doesn't make sense. I mean, if you have the right clearance or access or warrant, you should be able to get that information. What's in the future for it? Strength. Daughter of the Flaming Swords. Yeah, this is not there's definitely going to be strengthened. The this story is going to gain strength and momentum. What else can you tell me about the strength card there? The Hierophant. Magus, the eternal God. Highest authority. The administration knew what they were doing. Mm-hmm. Transfer of money, yeah. I think it was also to hide, to remove some records. Guess who? Hi, Celtics here. I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're going okay, my darling. Nice to see you. And happy 2026 to you too. We're having a look at the story about if Doge stole personal information from the IRS and citizens to sell to Homeland Security. There was plans to do it, but it didn't end up happening. But more information is going to come out about this. And it wasn't more to sell, but to hide. We're going well. Thank you, darling. Yes. So also to hide some and also to force others to do what they want. So this was Trump's way of getting information on people who wouldn't otherwise be able to get, using Doge to do it. There is that whole thing. I'm going to do a reading now. On the future of those people involved in Doge. And it's going to be dismantled. And I feel like it's going to fall apart before the end of the year. And there are thanks, thank you.
Okay, it's ready. I'm going to watch that
Wrecking
Connie
Crew.
Momoa movie the other day.
Wrecking Crew, yeah.
Aye?
Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, I missed that half of it.
Yeah.
So, going to have a bit of a giggle and a relax.
Okay.
Okay, have fun. Seen them.
Always, darling.
Excellent.
No, got some
Oh,
coffee. Yes, darling. Mm-hmm.
how would you like to have this cabinet for all your ladies? Awesome, right?
But there's already lights in the ones they're in.
Who?
There's already lights in the ones they're in.
Well, we could let the Bell Travel souvenirs or something, but this would showcase your collection
Well, it would, yeah.
in your study.
Mm-hmm. I'll have a think about it.
Oh, yeah, about 3 seconds.
He's talking about a cabinet that's just, it's a very nice cabinet. Mm. I kind of like where they are. Moving, oh my God. When I do go to clean those cabinets, and I haven't in about three or 4 years, possibly longer, it is a huge thing. So, I have a collection of Royal Dalton figurines. Geez, Annus Horribilis. Yeah. Yeah. Could be. So, future, Doge. What is the future for those involved in Doge, including Elon Musk? Well, we'll have a look at Elon Musk's future with regard to his actions with Doge. Lord of Waves and Waters. So the Knight of Cups. Oh, I can help you. I can do everything. He came offering to Trump with this, how I can make everything right for you. This goes right back to the election too. I'm going to give you money and I'm going to help you win. So it's not just the Doge that he's going to get in trouble for. Yes, I was in New Orleans in November last year. And I had the wonderful privilege of James and I meeting up with Shelby. We had a great time. 6 of Wands, Lord of Victory. Okay, so this is in his challenge position. So the challenge is, victory and finding ways using Doge to get rid of people and departments. And so more funds can be channeled to Trump wanted to use them for. And this is in his challenge position. So, forget Doge. This is all going back to the election, the victory, being the Lord of Victory. This is going to be a real challenge because he's in trouble. He's being investigated in other countries. Same thing. In his advice position, 9 of Cups, Lord of Material Happiness. Be careful what you wish for, because you just trampled over people to try and get yourself into a position of power, and you've been doing it in other countries to try and get yourself into positions of power in these countries and influence. I can help you win. But you know what? Most of those countries, it's not working. They have worked here with Trump, but that doesn't mean it was legitimate. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles down in what is that base of this reading? The resources. The Queen of Pentacles is about resources. It's about making sure that people have what they need. He supplied. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, it does come back to pilfering from the coffers. Put themselves in a position to do so. But this is what is at the base of this reading for him, supplying all the information, all the technology, putting people into place with Doge afterwards. The outcome for him, the Four of Cups, it's got the Lord of Blended Pleasure. He's not going to be very happy with this outcome. This is, he had opportunity after opportunity to say no, and he didn't. So instead of rejecting those offers, he lapped them up. So it's not going to be a very satisfactory outcome for him. Oh, I just got assets frozen go through my head. That's interesting. Somebody is going to freeze his assets, at least in some countries. No, I don't live in New Orleans, my darling. We visited there. I live in Perth in Western Australia. We took a big trip last year, went on a cruise, 13-day cruise, which went from Lisbon in Portugal to Florida, Canaveral in Florida. We spent several days at Disney World, and during which we had the really happy opportunity to meet up with Shelby in Orlando, and Shelby only lives about an hour or so away, and then we did a road trip, which I said he will never do again, at least not on in countries where they're on the different side of the road, over to New Orleans. So, and we spent 3 days there before coming home. We had a great time. It's going to be a lot quicker and simpler to clean up those people. Anyone, they're not going to keep anyone. Like they kept Christopher Wray last time because they really didn't have a reason to get rid of him. He was the only one who was really, but no, nobody's going to last. Patel is going to be out. Bondi, everyone, they're going to be gone. And the House and the Senate vetting process for positions is going to be so much tighter. Yeah, I picked a truly awful SIM card for my phone. So, yeah. So let's see. Four of Cups. This is Elon Musk. He wasn't discerning. He wasn't careful about the choices he made. And it's not going to be satisfactory for him, the outcome. Hi, Constance Campbell. Tell us more about this. This is the star, the daughter of firmament. New directions. Hope. So behind this Four of Cups, he's sitting and hoping and praying. He's really hoping. But you know what? I do feel there's no reversals in this deck, but I do feel like this is a reversed card. So dissatisfactory outcome for him. Four of Wands, Lord of Perfected Work. He really thinks he's gotten away with it. But look at this. There's a target there. He celebrated too soon. He's celebrating too soon. He thinks he's gotten away with it, and he's celebrating. No, that target's still there. And the last one, Elon Musk. Oh, Seven of Swords. The Lord of Unstable Effort. Again, I feel like uprightness is about theft and stuff. Yes. I don't know who he is, but yes. Kevin Walsh. I don't know. He won't. Yeah, he won't be named. This is not being able to escape the consequences of your action. I feel like this should be reversed as well. So yeah, it's not going to be looking good for Musk. I think he's going to be chased all the way back to South Africa. He's not going to be granted citizenship anywhere else. He's going to be deported. He's going to have his citizenship stripped. And I'm getting frozen assets. So he's going to lose a lot. He's got some stuff. It's not going to be destitute. Men like him never are. He's got stuff hidden away in South Africa and stuff like that. So he'll be quite comfortable and, but he's going to lose a lot. He's not going to be. Compared to how much he has now, he's going to be a virtual pauper. But, of course, that still means he'll be very comfortable. But I don't think he's going to find his travel limited. Assets frozen. And I think he's in the process of moving stuff offshore. Moving stuff. He knows what's coming. Mm. Mm. Okay, who else would like me to read on? Would you like me to read on? I feel Doge is just. There are going to be some prosecutions for those involved in the upper echelons of Doge, but most people are just. They're not going to be able to get another job in government if they work for Doge. Even if they just really didn't know what they were doing or why they were there, the fact that they work there, they won't be able to get another government job. So there's a lot of people going to have a hard time simply because they applied for a job. They're not given it. It's not that they won't be able to apply, they just won't get the job because they worked there. But there are going to be some people right up in Doge near the top that will be prosecuted. There will be prosecution. But some people applied for a job there because they were looking for work. They needed the job, and they're going to suffer because of it. Queen of Wands, Queen of Thrones, playing. Yeah. And they get there, and it's my way or the highway. Do what I say. Yeah. Hi, Jenny Penny. What are they doing? 2020 Fulton country ballots. Fulton County. I don't know. Oh, the Federal Reserve. Yeah, Jerome Powell is not cooperating with Trump, which is why Trump wants to get rid of him. He's clashed with Trump right from the start. Kevin Walsh, he's not. Yeah. He's one of his principal characters. Princess of Wands speaking out. Lots of wands here. Conflict. 5 of wands. Yeah. No, Kevin, I don't think he's even. Yeah, he will be. Yeah. 2028. The new Kevin W. He's not going to be around for long. Oh, the 11,000. Yes, they're not going to find anything. They're not going to find those votes, and because they weren't there. Okay. They're just pandering. I'm getting really, really, really unhappy. The rank and file of the FBI are not happy. They don't feel it's their job to go in and try and find evidence to flatter Trump's ego. This is the rank and file, of course, on the app, the higher ups. Anyone who wasn't Trump appropriate was replaced, or demoted or whatever. They'll go in, they'll look at the ballots. They're not going to find anything. They went in there and it's because they were told to, and they think it's a huge waste of time, and they're not happy. I feel like there's going to be a huge exodus of agents. They've already lost a lot of the good ones. And the FBI, Fulton County, 10 of Cups, yeah, no. They're just going to find it. It was true or not. It wasn't covered up. It wasn't an illusion. The votes weren't there. It was happy families. Everything was done as it should have been in that counting. And here he is. He's going to tuck a temper tantrum. He can do all he likes. Yeah. Just having a coffee. Sorry, guys. Now, who else would you guys like me to read on? Well, what else? I just got down to my head. Look at Ron DeSantis. I mean, he's been mentioned a few times recently by you guys. So have a look at Ron DeSantis. Get a different deck. Baba. Cheeky girl. Cheeky girl. I don't understand why. I don't know. It just went through my head. Have a look at Ron DeSantis. So when that happens, I do what my head tells me to. At least it wasn't the Rice Krispies. Let's have a look. This man is totally in love with himself. So we're going to have the romantic tarot. Okay. So the romantic tarot, Ron DeSantis. Let's have a look at what's in store for Ron DeSantis. There was someone mentioning maybe going to run for Senate. It can't be another honest government, can he? What is in his future? Three of Wands. Look at this. Attention, attention. He's doing it for attention and throwing the idea out to see what sort of attention it gets. Adoration. You know, this lady, she's fainted and all these men are around her. I think. They're all, yeah. I mean, come on. For those who just joined, I'm looking at Ron DeSantis. Just a reminder, immediately after this, I am going to put a post on my channel, YouTube channel, on the comments section in the post. It'll be members only post, and it will have a link to Jitsi Meet where you click on the link and then you can write your name in if you want and hit join the meeting. And I'm going to do half an hour face to face with me. That's going to be every fortnight from now on. So, okay, what is the challenges for him? 10 of Swords. His challenge is to avoid being stabbed in the back and being left behind. Poor Bonnie. Poor Bonnie. Oh, I'll have a look at that. Yes, I'll have a look at that next, Celtic. There, the question about Mike Johnson. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. His advice is you can't just stand there and expect. Here we go with the adoration again, and expect people to jump behind you because you're a big, strong man and they all love you. Don't expect that. You know, this is working together. I think he's going to find it really, really hard to find a team. At the base of this is the Knight of Queens. Legal, financial, things screeching to a stop. The outcome for Ron DeSantis. 6 of Cups, going backwards rather than forwards. Having to pass the torch to somebody else, maybe. Past actions biting you in the butt. No, we're not even out of the minor arcanas here. We've got a court card, yes, but it's not the best one. Oh, major arcana. The process, the institution. I feel like it's just going to get tossed back. Nobody's going to want to give up their seat for him. He's got to go through the primaries, and I don't think he's going to make it. The Hermit. Interesting Hermit card. Look at this. Stuff that's been kept hidden away is going to come out. Yeah, it's going to be viewed too much as a risk. The Eight of Wands. Oh my God. Light of day. Look at this. If this guy is regretting the night before or what? Oh my God. He's going to have to wake up and fend off a lot of stuff. Eight of Wands. Things coming at him quickly. Swift movement and communication. It's going to be gone before he's not going to go anywhere. So somebody asked about Mike Johnson. Is he going to make it as Speaker to the midterms? So will Mike Johnson be removed as Speaker to the midterms? What, baby? Mm-hmm. You're a bit needy today. You and Mummy will have a big cuddle later on, okay? After Daddy's finished trying to burn the house out. Yeah. He's just doing something. He's not trying to do that, by the way. I don't like grinders. That you put a grinder in. I don't like being around them when they're being used and stuff. The sparks scare the shit out of me. Anyway. Okay. Mike Johnson. What can you tell me about Mike Johnson? King of Swords. He likes to see himself as the bigwig who makes all the decisions. Clearing this, clearing that. This is definitely how he sees himself. It's his challenges before the midterms. The 10 of Wands. Again. So he's going to have a real struggle to keep his position. This is struggle. Victory after struggle. So he might still be the Speaker when the midterms come around. But he's going to have to really fight for it. So it's going to be in his challenge position. 19. I've got a complete blank. Just went complete on my arcana. Yeah. Yeah, not the. Yeah, the sun. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, the sun. So the advice for him is enjoy your time in the sun, basically. So make the most of it. Make the most of the sunshine while it's there. What's at the base of this for him? This is Mike Johnson we're reading on. 9 of Swords. Self-fulfilling prophecy. See the woman in the background, she can see what I presume is her husband putting a necklace on another woman. And her fears, she thinks her fears are confirmed. So at the base of this is he's really, really fearful that he is going to lose the speakership. So things he hears, things he sees, what's the outcome for him? Now, this is he going to be removed before the midterms? No. Again, with the 10 of Wands in his challenge position, it's going to be a struggle, but he'll still be there as speaker at the midterms. Now, afterwards is a different story. So he'll be celebrating that he's there. What's that into that? He's got things on people. You're gonna, yeah, this can be the traitor to the Hermit, but yeah. Then the 8 of Cups, abandoned. Then he's going to be abandoned. He's going to abandon. Here we go. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely a big change coming up for him. Things are going to come out about him that have been hidden. I think he's going to lose his seat with that 8 of Cups. That's abandonment. I think he's going to lose his seat. So a new change. So yeah, he'll make it till the midterms, but I don't think he's going to be in office after the midterms. I think he's going to be turfed out. In fact, I think he'll be replaced by a Democrat. Ooh, interesting question. Will Trump still be in the White House come January 2027? Wow. Got him fading out. if he is, he won't be there by the end of January. So, what happens sometimes, what I do is try to picture someone in a position and I put him in the chair and he just fades away. So, might be gone by then, but he certainly won't be there after January 2027. So, yeah, so that'll be interesting to see. Okay, my darlings, just give me a moment here, please. Meeting. Right. Members. Okay. I have just posted the link. So if you go to my channel on YouTube, you're already on. If you go to my channel, go to the comments. There is a members only comment, and you should be able to click on the link. You can go type your name in if you want, and then you can join the meeting to talk to me personally, face to face, so I can see you and you can see me. And that will start in approximately 1 minute. So it's all been posted. This is for members only. So if you're not a member and you want to do this every fortnight after my normal live, you do need to become a member. So everyone else, love you lots. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe, stay strong, stay happy, and stay loving. And above all, my darling, stay laughing. Laugh every day, and if you can, laugh with a stranger. I love you all. I will see you again next week, and I will be doing a video and posting it. Again, if you are a member, you will have access to the video 48 hours before everybody else. Okay. And on Monday, I will be doing a current news story, doing a comprehensive read on a current news story every Monday, which will be available to members. Okay. So I will talk to the members soon and see everyone else next week. Okay. Bye-bye.